YouTube, what is going on? Back at you with another video. Superhead's husband divorced her because of porn. Interesting. This bitch still look good. Look at this girl. Sheesh. Let's get right into it.
Wayne and Bao are my two boyfriends, and they're gonna be calling 3 o'clock in the morning. Wayne had the house number. So now mind you, I have my kid, my husband has his kid. We have kids. And by the way, it's my house that I pay for. I pay all the bills. Everybody's dependent on me. I'm the boss.
Damn. Nah, that's tough. I never heard her say this. That's tough. I've been away from YouTube for a little bit. Just been doing my thing, but I did not know she said some shit like this. I come back to YouTube, look at MTR, and she's saying shit like this. I feel sorry for her husband.
Boss bitch, like you don't pay for nothing.
You don't answer no phones around here.
All right, guys, I'm looking at the thumb.
Did you say a bitch?
My husband has his kid. We have kids. And by the way, it's my house that I pay for. I pay all the bills. Everybody's dependent on me. I'm the boss bitch.
Oh, I'm the boss bitch.
You don't answer no phones around here.
All right, guys, I'm looking at the thumbnail. You're looking at the title of the video. Y'all.
Sheesh. All right, let's get right into it.
Good wife. And she said, I'm paraphrasing, sluts make good wives, which was completely preposterous. We tore that video up. Here's what I noticed within that video. Within the comment section, so many people were like, who is she? I've never heard of her before. Now,
that's Superhead. They used to talk about her. Not that, well, it might have been that long ago. About 10 years ago. It is long ago, yeah. She still looks fucking good. She was known for giving head to superstars all around the music industry. She got the name Superhead. And now she doesn't like being called Superhead. Hey, listen, bitch, it's one or the other. You gotta pick one. Sorry. You're Superhead now. You can't be clout chasing and then think you finna get something good out of it. No. You can't be blowing everybody off and think people gonna respect you. No, sorry, sweetheart, they're not.
Now, I compiled a couple of clips for you here today in order to investigate her background, but her as a case study is so important. Why? Because she combines the power of pretty privilege and the power of a woman's femininity to trick men like you've never seen before. So we must get active and we must investigate the modern woman final boss. Without further ado,
Wayne and Bao are my two boyfriends, and they're gonna be calling 3 o'clock in the morning. Wayne had the house number. So now mind you, I have my kid, my husband has his kid. We have kids. And by the way, it's my house that I pay for. I pay all the bills. Everybody's dependent on me. I'm the boss bitch. Like you don't pay for nothing.
You don't answer no phones around here.
Whatever, I do what the fuck I want. And I remember just waking up my husband like, hey, I gotta go, I'm taking the Rover. You gotta move your car.
You couldn't move it to the street and then pull it yourself out.
No, I'm not doing all this manual labor.
You're right. I don't understand.
And then he would move the car. And then I remember one particular night, I was in my car, I was backing out of the driveway. He moved his car into the street and then he gave me a kiss goodbye. I'm like, all right, baby, I'll see you in like 2 or 3 days.
Not 2 or
2 or 3 days. Damn.
3 days.
Yes, and then I'd be gone for 2 or 3 days.
Maybe business.
And then
Maybe business.
I would go home to my husband and he would have my dinner waiting, my bath water ran.
Oh, what? Oh, I know what she was going to do because she was with Bow Wow and went, wow, what a sucker ass nigga.
I want to be like Elizabeth when I grow up.
And then like a glass of wine, like, welcome home, honey. Did you have fun? Yes, bitch, I had so much fun.
He would
first
do
things
that?
first, what kind of lame-o sits up under another woman's roof, allows her to pay all of the bills, allows her to have boyfriends while you're married?
Now that's the lame part. I think the first part, shit. I mean, if she want to pay all your bills, I mean, is it right? Listen, who gives a fuck if it's right or not? But she probably ain't gonna respect you. But if you can get a bitch that respects you and pay all your bills, which is probably gonna be a one of one, then keep that. But I doubt you will. But yeah.
while the kids are at home, allows her to leave for 2 to 3 days, and then when she comes back, she's talking about this
Imagine
bitch
this
shit
being your
to
mama.
you. She has absolutely no respect for you. There's not an ounce of masculinity within your body. You're a professional punk. What I thought was also interesting in that clip to note is the other young lady saying, I want to be like her when I grow up. This is how you get women that market being independent, or market being the boss bee, or market their sexual independence or liberation to other young women. This is how you get those in the industry, such as a Lori Harvey, looking up to this type of lifestyle.
Here's the thing. The dude is broke.
Women not in the industry, or more normal type women, aspiring for this type of lifestyle as well. And this is what y'all call women's empowerment? Women influencing other women to be Super Saiyan thought pockets? I think not.
Prices keep going up. Let's make life more affordable at thetruecostofwashington.com.
Oh my God, with these commercials.
Karrine Steffans.
Yeah, Karrine Steffans, that's her name. Yeah. That's her name. That bitch is, damn, that bitch
Women
look
to be
good.
Super
I can't
Saiyan
be capped.
thought pockets? I think not.
Karrine Steffans became known as the whistleblower for the secrets of popular hip-hop figures in the 2000s,
look
where
at
she
that
published a
bitch.
controversial book about her experience as a video vixen.
I found in my own life is that my sensuality plays a very big part in everything that I do. It
Pay
gets me
attention.
into doors. It makes people want to interview me, and and it makes it a lot. I think easier for me. It makes it a lot easier for me because honestly, I don't have to work as hard to get what I want initially. You know.
She being real.
She's vindictive. She's whack.
Karrine is
Oh, wow.
nuts.
Wow. I was not expecting that. That was a big turn.
Initially, you know.
She's vindictive. She's whack.
Karrine is nuts.
The lady is a tramp.
I was
Oh
called.
my God.
At 16 years old, she ran away from home and moved in with her boyfriend Reggie, who was a hustler. Her boyfriend Reggie's mother was an exotic dancer who introduced her to the world of stripping.
Wow.
But Reggie's mother eventually grew jealous at the fact that Karrine was making more money than her at the club,
Typical women shit. Typical women shit.
and their mother-daughter relationship fell apart. She would be romantically linked to different music artists, athletes, and industry executives.
Damn.
Karrine wasn't holding down a regular job, so she was romancing men for a living, and her lovers would wire thousands of dollars into her bank account every month. She was also drinking regularly and started dabbling with illegal
look her cracked out.
substances.
She must have been real good at what she do.
Her memoir, Confessions of a Video Vixen, was published on June 28, 2005 through HarperCollins and Amistad. Confessions of a Video Vixen had bombshell revelations about her escapades and affairs with famous men that included
Okay, before the men that included, what did we learn right there? Okay.
She a big old hoe. That's what we learned. Let's fast forward.
DMX, Vin Diesel,
Hold on.
Let's move on.
Usher, Diddy, Vin Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal,
Damn!
Ja Rule, DMX, Exhibit, Jay-Z, Dr. Dre,
Damn, bitch.
Fred Durst, and Bobby Brown,
Wow.
some of whom were married
Goddamn.
at the time.
You just kind of pass each other. You do one of these, and you just keep going.
Because I'll admit, if somebody wrote something about me in a book, I'd be pissed off.
Yeah, people wrote things about me in songs. So I've been pissed off before. I've been written about in magazines, you know, that were lies. And I've been pissed off before, too. You know, so I know how it feels. But the difference is that the things that were written about me weren't the truth. And this is the truth. And I tell them, as I tell everyone, if your name is in this book and you see something that you don't like, then you shouldn't have done it.
So do you think that you wrote this book because of revenge, out of revenge?
No, see, revenge is something that happens when people are miserable and upset and
So weren't
bitter.
you miserable and upset
Not when
and
I wrote
bitter?
this book. Not when I wrote this book.
Karrine, I
wrote
have
this
to
book-
disagree with you because when I read the book, you were saying that you're really upset that, you know, that you were down and out, that these were the guys that you would go out with and wine and dine and spend a lot of money and
Bro, they're athletes and rappers. Do you really think, yo, even you bitches back then didn't get it. They're athletes and rappers. They're not going to settle down with you. You are nothing but a number in their cell phone. You ain't nothing but the same hoe as the next one
hang
in
out,
the next city.
and then You had
But
your
I
rock
still
bottom.
have that lifestyle now.
No,
The
but I'm
lifestyle
saying,
hasn't
but I'm
changed.
talking about your rock bottom, and you hit a rock bottom where you were homeless,
Yeah.
living in the car with your son,
Absolutely.
freezing to death,
Bitter.
Absolutely.
using jackets to stay
But
warm.
all of that was my fault.
No, but
That
I'm saying,
wasn't
no,
their
but what I'm
fault.
saying is you called these guys and said, I need some help.
Yeah.
And
And
none
they
of them
said
helped
no.
you. None of them helped you.
The same
course.
man who wrote me a $10,000 check on our first date wouldn't help me. Everything that happened to me was my fault. I did it to myself.
But
I
then why
allowed
name names?
people-
If there's no anger, why name
not?
the names?
Why not? It's just the truth. And so now that I've healed, it feels right to say, you know what? Let's not give this a pretty name anymore. Let's not say I was hanging out. Let's not say I wasn't. And my son went through a lot of this with me.
being a thought pocket.
When I slept in the car, he was the only person in the car with me.
She's very good at interviewing. I'll say that. Tyra put her in the corner, and she just maneuvered her way up out of that corner by telling the truth and being fucking honest. I think she was mad a little bit, but she maneuvered out of that mad and got past that. That was some good one, right? That was good right there.
But you put your
Good.
son, and you dedicated your book to the son, which means it opens it up to his
Oh,
school
God.
because his name is in the book.
His first name's in the
true.
book. A lot of children are
Yes.
named Naeem.
Yeah, but you pick him up at school, and you look just like this.
Right.
Okay,
So
and all the
that's you.
parents that know me, I'm in the PTA. I feel that people expect me to be ashamed.
Shout out to Tyra first and foremost for trying to hold her accountable. But imagine having all of this money thrown at you, 10K for dates, you around all of these stars,
And you are
still manage to be
fucking it
sleeping
up.
in a car by yourself
Right.
with your son.
Right.
What a loser. And you dedicate your book, which is about exposing all of these men that helped you at one point of your life.
I can understand you fucking up the first two, maybe 3 bags. But you can't, 3 bags, I think that's too much. But damn it, 1, maybe 2 bags. But damn it, that 3rd bag, like, you got to know what to do after that. Like, you got to know. Like, I mean, damn, what was you doing?
That, I'll admit was even exchange on both sides of the coin. But then you dedicate that to your son? The real lesson here is all about risk to men, okay?
Nah, real lesson here is these hoes ain't shit. These hoes ain't shit. I'm going to catch y'all in the next video. Peace.